Greeting, dear ones. Welcome to the Wisdom of Luna. Today we are going to talk about the new moon, which will peak in Aquarius on February 28th at 1:44 a.m. CET and is said to be the key to liberation. Just before that, on February 25th, the moon will reach a point known as the Shiva moon. This symbol carries a specific meaning. Karmic patterns can be rewritten because Shiva represents the transformation. And prayers are said to be amplified many times on this sacred night. This celebration is called Shivaratri in Sanskrit. Shivaratri begins on the morning of February 26th and lasts until February 27th around 6:30 a.m. This time is excellent for a spiritual practice, meditation, and rituals. What does Shiva bring to us? What kind of message? What does he symbolize? Well, Shiva in India and Osiris in Egypt, the blue gods of transformation. All deities have been reshaped and transformed into something otherworldly over the past millennia. It was about power and control through religion, the lust for power, and the control of sheep as the consciousness of all humanity decreased. The last period of 2000 years is rightly considered as a period of darkness. It is a moment when we not only slept so deeply, spiritually, but we snored and got unconscious. This period also resulted in a great misunderstanding and interpretation of sacred texts and wisdom that the era of light and great awareness wisdom has left us. Therefore, many books and interpretations written within the last 2000 years, unfortunately, are the content of sacredly expressing nonsense. However, we are awaking. We are awaking as masters and carry all the necessary wisdom and keys within ourselves. We must discover, transform, and dance in the rhythm of Shiva's destructive dance, the energy of transformation and rebirth, of resurrection from the dead. Because all myths and legends are memory banks of who we truly are and of our own powers. According to Vedic astrology, this new moon falls in the constellation Shatabisha. It's called the enveloping star and puts on an energy code to provide us with the wisdom of this energy. Especially in these new times, the meaning of these energies passes into our reality, the power to conceal and reveal hidden truths. The symbol of this nakshatra, the constellation, is a cycle. Shatabisha means literally 100 doctors or 100 healers. Therefore, the moon puts on the code of a healer, wisdom, and the key as if from a vicious cycle out, especially in case of long-term and chronic disease conditions or general karmic knots. Do you face that? Can you feel that? Because in last days, I have a feeling that all themes or most of themes are asking for a conscious or of a conscious mm, steps towards generations and their knots. Last days are full of our ancestors and they are asking to help and to understand the message of the particular family. So, on the day of the new moon, Mercury, planet, the Prince of Heaven, the planet of thought, logic, and communication, enters Pisces. It is the sign of Mercury's debilitation. Here, facts and logic may fade, boundaries may blur, but intuition and imagination flourish. Mercury will remain in Pisces during its upcoming retrograde period from March 5th to April 7th and is involved in rare and complex astrological connections until May 6th. Although this period is turbulent, it encourages new perspectives and ways of thinking. The moon of Shiva, called Shivaratri, and the new moon of Shatabisha represent a powerful tuning point for healing and the opportunity to release negative patterns, break karmic bonds, and invite a higher truth into our lives. The power that Shiva reminds us of is more, is more present now than ever. New times are here, so let's live them and use the wisdom that the celestial cycles bring us. We have entered a new age. After all, the age of feminine energy and feminine leadership. Dear ones, let's understand our role in our families. Find some time and stay in stillness. Ask your guides for help and assistance. Follow your intuition and understand what is your role in your family. What do you particularly need to understand and to close? Because you signed the contract on soul perspective, an energetic contract. And you need to remember what is needed to be done. Nobody is going to do it for you. You made some kind of note. You signed some conditions, terms and conditions, and nobody is going to do it for you or instead of you. It's in your hands. And you need to understand through the time of stillness, through the meditation, what is your role? What are your ancestors are asking you to do? Because our role in our families is very unique. You may have siblings, many or just one, but your siblings, your brothers and sisters, have their own unique roles. Their own unique activities to do, to understand, to solve, to close. But you need to understand what is your responsibility in your family. It will bring you liberation, and it will bring liberation to the ancestors and future generations. Let's feel and focus on these beautiful energies. Let's remember who we truly are. Mantra for this new moon is Om Namah Shivaya. It is a very strong, beautiful mantra, very well known. Listening to Sanskrit is very powerful because Sanskrit is a divine tool. It is a divine tool which has a sacred numerology, sacred geometry, and listening to mantras can be very, very profound, but they may heal us because they vibrate on a specific hertz vibrations which may heal us, and they can support us in case of remembering. So let's do it. Let's listen to at least this one particular mantra, and in my blog, which will be posted in comments, you may also get some kind of idea and tip for the sacred night ritual. Find that time for yourself and have beautiful, beautiful times.